Think about the person you want to become. Maybe you want to be healthier. Maybe you want to be smarter, more confident, or more productive. Maybe you want to speak better English. Whatever it is, most people think the answer is a big, dramatic change, one big decision that transforms everything overnight. But what if that idea is completely wrong? What if the real answer is something so small, so quiet, that most people overlook it every single day? Today, we are going to talk about small habits, not big life changes, not dramatic decisions. Small habits, repeated every single day. By the end of this video, you might see your daily routine and your future in a completely different way. Let's begin with a story. It is not a true story about one famous person. It is a story that happens to ordinary people all around the world every single day. The first person decides to change their life completely. They are tired of feeling unfit, tired, and unmotivated. So one January morning, they wake up and make a long list of changes. They are going to exercise every single day, eat perfectly healthy food, wake up at 5 in the morning, read for 1 hour every night, and meditate for 30 minutes before sleeping. By the end of week 2, they have stopped. The plan was too big. Life got in the way. They missed 1 day, then 2, then a whole week. They felt guilty. Then they felt like a failure. By February, they are sitting in the same chair, feeling exactly the same as before, except now they also carry the weight of feeling like someone who could not keep a promise to themselves. The second person also decides to change their life, but they make one different choice. Instead of a long list, they pick just one small habit. They decide to take a 10-minute walk every single morning before breakfast. That is all. Nothing else. No gym, no diet, no big commitments, just 10 minutes of walking every morning. Week 1, they do it. Week 2, they do it. By week 4, the walk has become automatic. And something interesting begins to happen. The morning walk makes them feel a little better. Because they feel better, they sleep more soundly. Because they sleep better, they have more energy through the day. The energy leads to better choices at lunch. The better choices build a little more confidence. And quietly, without extra effort, one small habit has started a chain of changes the person never planned and never had to force. Now let's talk about something that might surprise you. Imagine you get just 1% better at something every single day. Not 10%, not 50%, just 1%. One tiny improvement every day. At the end of 1 year, how much better do you think you would be? The answer is 37 times better, not 37%. 37 times. That is the power of compounding. Small improvements repeated every single day produce results that seem almost impossible when you first hear the number. But the same thing works in the opposite direction. If you get just 1% worse every day, a little lazier, a little less careful, a little less focused, at the end of a year, you are almost at 0. Small good habits build you up slowly and powerfully. Small bad habits take you apart slowly and quietly. The choice between these two directions is made in small moments every single day. There is a well-documented story about the American comedian Jerry Seinfeld, one of the most successful comedians in the world. When someone once asked him how he became so skilled at writing jokes, his answer was simple. Every single day he sat down and wrote jokes, and on a large physical calendar on his wall, he marked each completed day with a bright red X. After a few days, there was a short chain of red X marks on the wall. His only rule was this: do not break the chain. He did not focus on writing perfect jokes. He did not focus on becoming famous. He focused on one small thing. Sit down, do the work. Mark the X. The quality would come, the success would come, but his only job each day was to show up and not break the chain. That single small habit, repeated every day for years, made him one of the best at what he does. and it cost nothing. It required no special talent, no expensive equipment, and no perfect conditions. It just required showing up. Here is the mistake most people make with habits. They wait until they feel motivated to start. They tell themselves, I will start exercising when I feel more energetic. I will start reading when I have more time. I will start learning when I feel truly ready. But motivation does not come first. Action comes first. You do the small thing, and then motivation follows from doing the small thing. Waiting to feel ready is the reason most people never start at all. If a new habit takes more than 2 minutes to begin, it is too big. Make the start as small as possible. If you want to read more, begin with just opening the book and reading 2 pages. If you want to exercise, begin with just putting on your exercise clothes. If you want to practice your English, begin with just opening your notebook. The start is everything. Make it so small that it feels almost too easy, because once you start, the rest usually follows. Here is the deepest truth about habits. It is not only about what you do, it is about who you become. Every time you sit down to study English, even for just 5 minutes, you are building the identity of someone who learns consistently. Every time you take your morning walk, you are becoming someone who takes care of themselves. You are not just practicing a habit, you are slowly becoming a different person. And one day you will look back and realize the person you are now is not who you used to be. Your environment matters more than your willpower. If you have to rely on willpower every single day to do a small habit, you will eventually run out of willpower. But if you design your environment to make the habit easy, you will not need willpower at all. Put the book on your pillow so you see it every night. Put a glass of water next to where you sit every morning. Leave your English notebook open on the table, ready to use. Small changes to your environment make small habits feel natural. Here are 3 small habits you could begin today. Each one takes less than 10 minutes. First, every morning before you look at your phone, write down just one thing you want to do that day, not a list of 20 things, just one. Second, every night before sleeping, read something in English for 5 minutes, not a full chapter, just 5 minutes. Third, after any meal, take a 10-minute walk outside. Not a long run, just 10 minutes of moving. Any one of these 3 habits, done every single day for 1 year, will produce changes you cannot yet fully imagine. You will not see the results tomorrow. You may not even notice them next month. But at the end of a year, if you kept the small habit, if you did not break the chain, you will look back and realize that something inside you has quietly and permanently changed. Not because of one big dramatic moment, but because of all the small, ordinary ones. Small habits are not the boring, slow alternative to big change. They are the only real path to it. Every great person you have ever heard of, every athlete, every artist, every entrepreneur, every person who built something remarkable, they all got there the same way. Small actions, repeated every day, over a long period of time. The question is never, can I make a big change today? The question is simply, can I do this one small thing? And then, can I do it again tomorrow? If this helped you think about your own small habits and helped you practice your English listening at the same time, subscribe to RiseTales. A new true story or life lesson arrives every Tuesday and Saturday. Next time, we will follow the extraordinary story of Oprah Winfrey, from one of the most difficult childhoods imaginable to becoming one of the most powerful and beloved people in the world. See you in the next one.